Cousins, come to my house so we can make some oysters Rockefeller, girl. All right, so let me show you how I did this. All right, so now we got the oysters. I went to Wegmans and I asked them to shuck. You know I love Wegmans because they going to shuck them oysters for you. Then I got some half and half, some AVOO. I got some crackers, of course. You know I don't like breadcrumbs. I rather use the Keebler. And I got some washed spinach. I also have some freshly grated Parmesan cheese. I have some chopped up shallots, and I have some grated Parmesan cheese. I'm also going to use the crushed crackers as a topping. I'm also going to use a lemon, some whipped cream cheese spread, and you see that little half a glass of wine, red wine. Well, it ain't red wine, that's white Merlot. All right, so let's get to it. So in a pan, you are going to melt your butter. That's about 4 tablespoons of butter. So then you're going to add your shallots to the pan. And then you're going to stir them things around. And once, you stir it around and you get them all settled at the bottom of the pan evenly, then you're going to let them go ahead and sit there and let them do their thing until they're about translucent. Let's say that. Right? So now they translucent here. So we're going to start adding the washed spinach. And you know this spinach is going to turn into nothing really fast. So I didn't really use no seasoning. The only seasoning that I used was salt and pepper and some garlic powder. So I seasoned it. And one thing I forgot to put in the recipe was some minced garlic. So add minced garlic to your recipe. I mean, this was banging without the minced garlic. Don't get me wrong. It was really good. All right, so now we're going to let the spinach saute down. So now the spinach is sauteed. Then we are going to add the red wine, the white Merlot. So we add that. And you're going to let that simmer. You're going to bring that up to a little roaring boil. Because that's exactly what you're going to need. And then soon after that, so this is me getting it up to the boil. Then I added some, before I did that, I added some lemon. The juice of a half of the lemon. So I added the juice to the lemon. And that just takes it to another level. So the wine is optional. You don't need it. But I highly recommend it, right? Because you could just use lemon juice to make it do what it do. And it's going to do it every time, right? So right here, I'm adding the heavy cream. I probably added about 1.5 cups, probably 2 cups. And then I go in with the grated garlic. I mean, with the grated Parmesan. I should have actually used the more like shredded one, because I really wanted to use the grated one once I put it on as a topping. So you'll see what I'm talking about as it goes on. All right, so now we got it all together. So now it's like at a boil. So now, being that it's like boiling, I'ma just set it aside and let it do its own thing. Me setting it aside is just going to thicken it up more without me pretty much burning the bottom of the pot. So now here go the star of the show. Here we go. So we're going to get them all in the pan. Snuggle just as nice. You know I always got to do a little extra theatrical. All right, so we got that together. So this is how it looks before the topping. So now we're going to start putting the mixture on. And honestly, I wish I would have gotten it well, I'm not going to say I wish I would have gotten it a little more thicker, because you're going to see what I mean once it comes out the oven. All right, so now I'm putting the Parmesan cheese on top. So we're going to get all of those covered up. And make sure you cover a good amount of it with the Parmesan. See like how I got it? Don't skimp on the Parmesan cheese. It's going to go a long way in the end. Because remember that filling is not as thick as you want it. So now we're going to take the breadcrumbs. I mean the cracker crumbs. And we're going to spread that on top of the cheese. Boom, 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 boom. Get it together. And that's going to put the icing on the cake right there. I'm going to just tell you that right now. So now this is before it goes in the oven. Everything is covered with everything. It look a little worried, but wait. Boom, this is when it comes out. Get into it. Get the close up. Like, baby, when I say I really didn't even like Oysters Rockefeller, but I went to this one place, I want to say in Baltimore, and they're not even there no more. And I never ate Oysters Rockefeller again that I liked it until I made my own. So look, get into it. Use this recipe, and I promise you, if you never liked it, Oysters Rockefeller, you're gonna change. You're gonna change your taste buds with this one. Trust me. So until the next time, guys. Bye.